Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Not Ever here. This would have been the fifth part of this series, War in the East, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to restart the series, as it was pointed out to me by a very nice fellow of the name of Robinsa, which I'm probably not pronouncing properly, but I tried, so I get points for trying. It was pointed out to me that I was forgetting to use the FBDs, which are these units here. They're railway repair vehicle units, or railway repair units. And basically what happens is you move them onto railway tiles, these red tiles, for example, and you go ahead and you repair the tile like that. And as you can see, it leaves behind a nice yellow line, which shows they're being repaired in the process. Next turn, those hexes will turn the clear color that is adjacent to them. For example, this hex here and this hex up here. And that'll make it so the railway is basically working in that area, in that 10-kilometer hex. And that allows your supplies to get closer and closer to the front line, which is incredibly important, especially later on in the game, when you need to be able to get all the supplies to the front line. Like even right now, you can see that we were having some supply problems up here. We weren't. I mean, this guy's actually doing okay, but he spent a whole turn waiting there for supplies, and it's just, you know, we kind of hurt ourselves a little bit. We shot ourselves in the foot there a little bit. So what I'm going to do is quickly redo some of these turns here. And it won't take very long. I'll have all the series updated, or this one series, all the turns will be updated by the end of tomorrow, which is Sunday. Tonight it's Monday or Saturday right now. This video will be going up in probably the next 20 minutes or whatever, but it'll be it'll be up by Sunday. I'll have it updated to where it is right now, so up to the fourth episode, and hopefully I'll have the fifth episode up as well on the Sunday. But if I don't, it'll be up very early in Monday. But I wanted to also take this episode, I mean, instead of just like leaving a comment saying, hey guys, by the way, gonna redo the episodes really fast, I wanted to also make this video to kind of give you guys an idea of what I'm planning with the channel and why it took me this long to make another video. I want you to know that I wasn't giving up on the channel or anything. I've actually been working on a project that I started about, I don't know how long it's been actually. It might have been like a week or 2 weeks ago. And basically what I've been doing is trying to set up a website to share after action reports. If you're not familiar with what an after action report is, basically what it is like a story or a guide to someone's strategy as they're playing a game. So in some examples, you can have narrative after action reports, which are basically told like stories, taking some of the characters, whether they were fictional or real from the actual game, and giving them, you know, plots to follow, giving them things to do, things to say, things like that. So telling really a story is basically within the framework of a pre-established game or a pre-established scenario. And then people also, of course, make after action reports in a way where it's basically just like what I'm doing with this video, which is, okay, this happened last turn, we did this turn, next turn we're going to try and do this. And that's pretty much just how they work. Some people get really in depth with them and they do really good jobs. Some people just, you know, want to tell a story with some pictures and it works really well. But that's something that I really love doing. I love telling stories, and I think it would be really cool to have a place where I can tell these stories. And if you guys want to read them, you're more than welcome to. But also, I wanted to make kind of a community website, not only for this channel, but for other people who are interested in these types of games, these types of storytelling mechanics. So what I wanted to do was create an after-action website. And while I have the website, you know, I've got it made basically. It doesn't look very pretty because I can't design websites very well, but it's technically running, technically functioning. But I spent most of my time trying to get some content ready so that when I unveiled the website to the people who follow me on YouTube, there would be a way for people to actually have something to look at on the website instead of just a white background saying, you know, welcome to the website. So that's what I've been doing. And hopefully in the future, I mean, you know, I went way too overboard with it this time. I was trying to make for example, I'll let you know, I was trying to do a Crusader Kings 2 after action report and I got way too into it. So that was totally my fault. I got just way too into it. And I'm gonna have to trim some stuff down. I've had to trim some stuff down already, but I'll have to trim some more stuff down, make it more manageable and kind of make it more presentable. But that's the plan anyways. That's what I'm going to try and do here is just create like a website where we can all hang out and you guys can share your stories if you have any with me as well and with each other. And I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a good time. So that's kind of where the channel is heading. I want to kind of make it a companion piece, or the website a companion piece to the channel, where they both kind of tell stories. This one will tell stories through games, you know, through the actual videos. And in the website, we'll have the actual written content. Also, something else that I'm going to start doing is streaming, though I've done streaming before in the past, but this time I'm probably going to do streaming, very sparingly. It'll be maybe 2 or 3 times a week, depending on schedules and depending on how things are going with like writing for the website and how I have to, like how my videos are going if I'm caught up on those. But if I have extra time, I'd love to play some games. If you guys want to come and hang out and stuff, you're more than welcome to. I'll put my link in the description for Twitter, or for not Twitter, sorry, for Twitch, if you guys want to come and hang out. I probably won't be streaming this week because I'm just so far behind on the written content and on trying to get caught up with videos that we'll probably have to wait until next week. But you're more than welcome to come by. Also, if you guys want to, if you guys want to find the website on your own, you're more than welcome to. I'm not going to link it here because I just, I want to wait until it's ready. But I mean, you could probably find it if you looked. And yeah, hopefully before too long, that's up and running as well. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this already. I've done this video like 4 or 5 times, but I'm having some mic problems today. So hopefully this time it works. If I haven't mentioned it already, though, I wanted to cut down this actual series, though. So going back to the YouTube stuff, while I wanted to do the War in the East series again, I wanted to cut it down so that it is going to only be taking place in the wrap-up episodes instead of the individual episodes for the individual army groups. So, in this example here, not the example, sorry, in this series so far, what happened was we would have basically 4 videos for every turn. So from now on, I'm just going to do 1 video for every turn and just kind of focus on the end stage. So, okay, guys, this is what happened. These are the major battles that happened. Anything else that important happened, I'll explain that and share that. And then we'll kind of do like, oh, this is what we're going to do next turn if we can. So that's what I want to do here for the video in the future. Hopefully it'll make it a little bit more condensed and more accessible to people who might not be as familiar with the game, or they might not be, might not have as much time as I apparently have to make these videos, which will hopefully be, result in a nicer product for everyone. So that's kind of my wishes here. Those are kind of my aspirations for the channel and for what I'm planning to do in the future. I wanted to say thank you for everyone, or to everyone who's really left some really nice comments over the last couple days. You guys have been not only very helpful in trying to teach me how to play this game, because I honestly am not very good at it, but you've been very, very kind to me in explaining how mechanics work, and also just in encouraging me to continue working and with how the channel is going. And I really appreciate it. Honestly, I think I've gotten like 11 subscribers in the last, what is it, the last 7 days or so. So, I mean, that's remarkable considering the like how big the community is for this game. That's way more than I expected. It might not sound like a lot, and I mean, if you have a big channel, it's not a lot of subscribers at all, but that's, for me, that's much more than I expected, and I really appreciate all the kindness that you guys have shown me. And yeah, so that's it. If you guys wanted to know what the series are going to come up for YouTube, basically I'm going to be working on the War in the East series, which should be up by Sunday. War in the West will start on Monday, and I want to start a Europa Universalis 4 series as well, which will start hopefully this week. Not sure when exactly. I haven't recorded anything for it yet, but hopefully very soon. As well, I'd like to get an XCOM 2 series going because I'm so bad at that game. I want to share that with you, but I'm not sure. I think 2K Games has some issues with people who are not managed partners with large networks of video game let's players sort of thing. I think they have some issues with people playing their games. I mean, mine's not monetized, but I don't want to get in trouble right away after the channel just started. So I'm gonna have to do some research into that one before I start playing that series. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to know the AARs that I'm working on, there's a Crusader Kings 2 one. I'm working on a War in the West one, so there'll probably be a video series for that as well as the actual written series for that. And then there's various Total War games and hopefully Civilization 5, which would be cool, I think, as in an AAR sense to see. So that's what I'm planning to do here, guys. There's not really anything else I think I'm forgetting. Just wanted to, again, express my apologies for not putting anything out for the last week. But hopefully now that I have a handle on what I'm doing, and hopefully I can better prioritize my time, especially when it comes to working on Crusader Kings 2 AARs. They can't encompass my life. I have to let them go sometimes and just work on other things. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow videos will be up, and that's it. So until next time, guys, hope you guys have a great weekend, and yeah, peace.